Okay, and this is our first secret level. This is our little secret. Don't tell nobody, okay? I don't mind this. I personally have never had that big of a problem with the Warthog levels in these games. I think the Polar Bear levels are way fucking tighter. I think those are way harder, especially in the Insane Trilogy, and I can honest to God tell you there's a huge difference, and when I get there, I'll explain it. But yeah, man, I'm not pulling your fucking leg here. Like, as someone who's played Crash 2 for over 20 fucking years, yeah, there's a big difference in the control. Oh, Jesus, that was too close. When you use that little, like, trot animation on the Polar Bear where you move faster, it's almost impossible to control. Like, in the original, it was tough, but he went chuck, 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 and then you could, like, always kind of control it. In this one, no. It's, like, death. You can't do it. It's not as bad in, like, surprisingly, the entirely dark level, because there's not as many ice hazards, but, like, god damn, that very first one, that one will just fuck you up. I'm dead serious. It's totally different. Okay. Now, what do we have left? Cortex power? Oh, god, I screamed about this one earlier. I don't like this one at all. This one's nasty. So, this is the Crash 1 equivalency of, like, Cold Hard Crash. You're probably thinking, Seth, are you fucking serious right now? You're really gonna compare that to this? Well, yeah, why wouldn't I? It's absolutely the same thing. So, let's just, break up to that. And then we'll go back. Fuck, I knew that. I was like, yeah, that's like the millimeter off. It's not that bad going backwards. I've really never had an issue doing this in the Crash game. That's entirely my fault. Jesus Christ. That was not. I've never had an issue going backwards in the Crash games. I actually have a pretty good memory for things like... Fucking hell! Don't you fucking pity Aku me, you piece of shit. Anyways, I've never had an issue going backwards in Crash. It's the fucking, like, boulder levels in Crash 2 that give me a problem. I don't know why, they're just harder than the other ones in this one. I think they're way worse. Ugh. This level's not terrible, I just think it's just challenging in a fuck. Yeah, it's challenging in a fuck way. Okay, we're almost out of the fucking hellhole zone here. Booty call. That's what... You know, everyone always tries to say, oh, he's actually saying this, this, this. No, what he's actually saying is booty call. I'd like to point that out. Okay. Here we go. We've almost got the hard shit done with. Hey, don't be racist, okay? Cool with the anti-Semitic remarks. Alright. I don't actually know what that exclamation box hits and activates. I actually don't know. I've just always hit it out of fucking principle. The reason I'm okay with taking a hit, by the way, well, I just don't give a fuck. How about that? No, it's because I don't want to get level 3 Aku on this, because it's very dangerous. Alright, so we need the blue gem for this shit. Don't try to run directly after that, because you're never going to get enough speed off the start to do it. Ooh. Just let it go, okay? Fuck! That's fine. I wish I was kidding, but this is about as hard as it gets in terms of backtracking in Crash 1. Crash 2 is just nuts. Crash 2 is a fucking stiffy for that shit. Now, I'm coming up close to the spot, I'm pretty sure. Shit. Yep. Am I correct? Yeah, that's all the backtracking. Good. We still have to actually finish the level, but like, that's as hard as the backtracking gets. That's nothing compared to the shit in Crash 2. It really, really isn't. God, that made me a little nervous. Don't get fancy here. See? As long as you just know where you're at in relation to everything, it's not that bad. I mean, granted I died like, what, 4 times, but that was because of the hitboxes. None of that was my fault except maybe 1 time. But I'm willing to admit some responsibility. Not a lot, but just enough to where it's reasonable. Okay, then we're gonna do Fumbling in the Dark. This one, I admit, this can be a little bullshit, but it's not the worst. Okay, so yeah, of course, because obviously you'd know this. I was literally just gonna say I have never had luck doing that on that side. Why do I ever do it that way? So, this jump is really tight. Do not try to do it from the angle that I did it from earlier. I don't know if that's just me, but I've never been able to do it. So remember how I was saying, hey, you can use the foreground in the level to actually make this a lot easier. This is what I was talking about. This level in a time trial is hell. It will absolutely fucking torture you. This is probably on par with difficulty of the lab as a time trial, because it's just fucking, you have to do this shit perfect every time. If you don't do it perfect, you're not gonna make it. That's all there is to it. I don't really trust doing that. What was that? Okay, whatever, I'm fine. I don't need light. Okay, maybe I do. Did I hit a checkpoint? No. We're still on Crash 1 rules, right? I always like to play by that mentality, though. Where you're like, you know, if I was playing regular Crash 1, I wouldn't get a gem. Okay. Let's try that again, this time with a little bit better of a result. Trust me, I'm gonna have to go through this in a fucking relic, and it's gonna make me go crazy. So at least I'm preparing myself for that, too. This is no time to get fancy, Seth said earlier. Well, this is the time it's okay to get fancy, okay? You can put on your Sunday shoes for this one. What?! I don't like that. I don't like that game. I don't like this goddamn Crash. This Crash Bandicoot corrupting the mind of the liberal media. I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. He says this game encourages racial slurs. Well, it encourages... Fuck! It encourages furries. How about that? That's a good enough reason to call it evil. Okay. Fucking shit biscuit. Fucking goddamn diarrhea dog shit asshole. I'm not James Rolfe. I can't do it. I just get angry and say words that sound angry. Most of my deaths have not been my fault. I'm gonna... This is funny, isn't it? This is funny to you. This is how you get your fucking kicks? Remember when SpongeBob had an episode where a guy yelled at Plankton for that? And then Plankton said, "What? It's just vor." I do. What? Oh my god. That was a frame drop. That wasn't my fault. My fucking thumb is hurting, too. I'm starting to really get scared every time I say shit like that because I'm starting to feel like Chris Chan. Well, my thumb was hurting because my internal clock was off. No, that's not how he goes. Stop sighing so much. You sigh too much. I can't remember what the quote is. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah. God, no wonder I find Chris Chan so fascinating. He argues like my mom does. Okay, fucking finally. Jesus, goddamn Christ. This is where shit gets actually easier to me because you're just kind of holding forward. No! That was my fault. I felt it too. I was like, yep, that was a me fuck up. I swear, it's every time you get hit, even though I know exactly where to go, I swear to God I will still somehow get killed every time. Fuck you. Those spiders actually start jumping at this point. Jesus Christ! I hate this part. This is where it gets fucking nerve-wracking for me. No, don't be fancy. Jesus Christ, Seth. I don't need no goddamn nightlight. God. That level is not that hard, but it just... Maybe it's because I've also played the game twice to prepare for this, but fucking hell. Okay. Do we have all the gems? I haven't been paying attention. Okay, we do. You know what? Let's... Fuck it, we'll do Stormy Ascent. We'll throw Stormy Ascent in this bullshit for you. How about that? You want that? You want Uncle Sethy to tell you all about it? Okay, well let's show... Let Uncle Sethy show you about this, okay? So, this level is not that bad. Everyone talks it up like it's the hardest shit ever. It's not. It's just really hard. I've played this game, sorry, this specific level more than enough times to know it's bullshit at this point. If I die, I'm not going to be angry, but I prefer not to. I've also done the time trial for this shit a million times. Oh, fuck! I don't know what noise that was I just made. I was going to say, then you bounce off motherfucker.obj, and then I didn't do it properly, so I got a little scared. Okay, there is some bullshit to this level. Let's not beat around the bush. This is still a very challenging fucking level. I'm trying to play it by old Crash rules, so I don't want to get killed. The Brio stage is just goddamn ridiculous, though. It's just nuts. I hate it. Yeah, that I was like, I should have waited like a second more. Then I would have actually made that. I'm used to doing this in like a trial. Point in case. I'm used to doing this in like a relic trial. Fuck! I keep doing it! Jesus Christ! There goes my swag, but you know, then again, when we do the time trial for this level, I'm not dying a single time, so still. Blocking out the haters, fuck you. There we go. See, that's what I meant to do. This isn't even the worst shit, by the way. Fuck you, motherfucker.obj. Okay. That's actually what they were called. Jesus! I got a frame drop. That's why I clenched a bit there. Alright, this is the nasty one. You want to let these pillars, like, channel. You don't want to, like, try and run in straight away. You know, I probably could have made that a lot easier. Let's not do that again. I fucking get so nervous on that one. I don't know why it's that one in particular that scares me. But, oh well. I got a frame drop, dude. I'm not even exaggerating. That's exactly why I keep fucking getting scared. Not because I'm a fucking colossal sissy. That was a me fuck up. That I'll admit that one. That was a me problem. You see, I've got all that momentum built up from playing fucking the last level that I'm just like not even thinking anymore. That's not even the worst jump. Alright, let's just ride this one out. I always feel like I can't do that. Cox. Alright, this is where shit gets hard, and I totally get it. I don't like where this is going. Oh my god. Yeah, this part's just cock shame. Oh, fuck. I was gonna say cock torture, and then it came out as cock shame. I'm sorry. I don't know what that is either. No, that's not how I like to do this. That jump. That is the tightest one. No! God damn it! I didn't hold it hard enough. I know exactly how I died, too, so that's not even like a fucking bullshit. That's what that was. No, that was a me fuck up. What the hell? No, that's bullshit. You see, it's once you die, you lose all your momentum. Like, you just fucking go and then your fucking brain just shuts off after that. Because you're not used to finishing the level in a weird way like this. Well, maybe that's just me. Maybe you're just like, Seth, you're coming up with dumb excuses that don't matter. God damn it. That was literally like on the fucking frame. You gotta be shitting me, man. I shouldn't cut it too close like that. That's also a me problem. I didn't say this was easy. I just said it was less bullshit than Stormy Ascent. Or whatever the hell it's called. You know what I mean? This is entirely an optional level. You don't have to do this. You see, that jump I really think is the hardest part. And it's not because it's hard, it's because it's a really awkward angle. There's two ways you can also do that. You can do this by falling and letting, like, Crash kind of slide down like this. I can't really explain it. I'm not going to try it. I'm not comfortable doing it. Nope! Yep, I felt that one. I was like, that was a fuck up. Oh boy. I don't want to do this with a Pity-Aku because I can do this normally just fine. It's also recording pressure. Can you really blame me? Normally I just tank through this with an Aku mask. Oh, god damn it! You see, that's what I'm trying to do. That's fine. If I lose it to that, that's all that matters. I don't really care. Ugh. That to me is the hardest part of the entire level. Because normally I'm going through it. I already have an Aku mask. I'll get killed, why not? I'll do it like I would normally do. You see, this level is all hard. Just in this portion, I think. Everything else is actually okay. It's just this lower half, I think, is absolutely fucking ridiculous. If it was Crash 1, I think it would actually be easier. Hot take, I know. You see, I might do that from now on. This part I don't like, I will admit. Let it all sync up, too. That's my other advice for this. Okay, here comes the probably hardest part of the level. If you did this in the original game, by the way, it would crash. Because it's Crash Bandicoot. Nope, I don't trust that. Fuck. So, that's kind of a bad angle to do this at. That's fine. I don't want to die here. If you're doing the relic, you're obviously not doing this, but we're getting the gem. Fuck. Yeah, that's a really tight one, too. I'm not gonna sit here and go, oh, this is easy. You see, the only part of this level I think that's actually challenging is that little section I was in before this. That is the only part I actually struggle on. Okay. And apparently this bonus stage, other than that, it's not that bad. I don't think this bonus stage gets much worse than this first jump. That's just a finicky jump. That's all there is to it. So we need to do that. If you don't do that, you're not going to be able to finish this. There's a bunch of shit under there that will kill you. Let me double check. Okay, good. This can kill you, so do not fuck around with it. That's all I can tell you. Like, I've been killed by those steel crates more times than anything in this level. Alright, this is the other half of the level, which I think is actually... It's still challenging, but it's not as hard. So... It all just depends. I mean, I'm probably making someone's ass clench just knowing how to do this so confidently, but it's because I've done it a lot. This is not where I want to be. I want to be on the other side. Okay, that was... I was like, something weird's gonna happen there. I don't know what. It's not gonna be good. Okay. This is where it starts to get fun. I actually think this is really fun. No, that's a bad cycle. That was way too close. It doesn't look like it, but that was way too close. Now this is the part where everyone starts to get fucking really antsy, and I understand why. I really do. Oh my god. That fucking frame drop. Okay. This part, don't just go forward. Let this sync up. That was a bad one. That was my fault. I kind of didn't position that very well. Don't just run forward either, because it'll fucking hit you with that. Motherfucker.obj. I'm dead serious. That's actually what those are called. I'm not making that up. That's the only way I can describe how to do that. This part scares the shit out of people, but it's not that bad. See? Literally microsecond platforming, but you know, it's not that bad. It really isn't. That, I kind of felt like that was happening, like right at the very end too. I'm like, that part's scary, but it's not that bad. I just hit it at a really awkward angle. But yeah, you can see what I mean. Just take it section by section. Let this sync up, go to the left, and you'll always hit that platform. It's kind of a good thing I'm dying to show this. You can see what I mean. If you can tell how I'm doing that jump, it's the moment that it's going to go in, that's when you jump. It's not that hard. It looks harder than it actually is. Let it all sync up. Let them all sync up. No. I don't like this. Just hold left. You will always almost guaranteedly make that if you just hold left. And then, boom! There we go. That's how you get the gem. It's not that bad. Like I said, the top section is easy. It's the bottom section that's just horse shit. But hey, I'll make this thing look great when I go through with a relic, right? He said hopefully. Okay, so we'll do Cortex. That's right, we're gonna go here. So, we'll do the Great Hall ending, of course. But, so to get the Great Hall ending, you gotta have all the gems in the game. You don't need the one from Stormy Ascent. But I'm obviously gonna skip the cutscene because it's way too loud. Some furry had to draw that, and I feel bad for them. Okay. So this does give you an ending percentage as well. I love Crash's face here too. Not to the fur, you know, fur bait, but his little like, fucking yeah, his little face there is just great. I love it. All right, so we'll fight Cortex properly. That's also a way to finish the game technically, but if you don't, I'll show you how you do it normally. So, actually no, you know what I really want? I really want to go into the Cortex fight with a mask. So that's how you do it normally, by the way. I want to go in there with a mask because I really fucking hate... So it's not a hard boss fight, but it's just weird enough to where I don't like it. What's a level that has one really early? Does Cortex power have? Yeah, we'll do that. I'll just grab a couple from here. Now, you might be like, you fucking scrub lord. Trust me, dude. Cortex's boss fight isn't bad. It's just awkward in a weird way. And I really don't want to go into it without a fight. Or sorry, without a mask. Ugh, Jesus, I just had a stroke apparently. I don't want to go through without a mask. I'm gonna get 2 just to be on the safe side. But, yeah, that's pretty much all the gems. You can see that they're not that hard to get when you know what you're doing, I guess. But, the other problem I have is... You know, some people can say that it's really, really hard to get the one on Stormy Ascent. I think it's doable. It's just that, you know, having done this and watching myself do it as well, in the process of doing that, I guess, because I'm going to have to edit all this, obviously, but I think that'll make things a lot easier for my future, like, relics on that. I don't know. I don't think it's a very hard level. Oh, fuck me. I guess I don't get a mask. Don't you shake your fist and say racial slurs at me. This fight is awful. I hate it. This, in my mind, is the worst. I hate it. It's because you don't have the slide, and that makes this absolutely harder than it needs to be. Okay. This is where it gets iffy. Duh-huh. I love his little doofy laughs. I love the soundtrack here. I haven't mentioned that yet. I fucking love everything about this game's soundtrack, but this in particular is one of my favorite pieces. Jesus! Okay, that's bullshit. That should not have hit me. I'm just gonna say it.
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Fuck you, Crash Bandicoot! See, I wish he said that. That would be way better. I don't remember, like, but the guy, like, that does his voice now, he does a pretty good job. Clancy... Fuck you! Anyways... Yeah, exactly what he said. Clancy Brown did his voice after Crash 2. I think that's pretty much the voice I come to recognize, but I think this guy does a pretty good job. I really am one of those people that does not give two shits who voices a character. I really don't. Because he's doing a good job. Like, the character is not the voice actor. The voice actor projects into the character. I wish people understood that in this day and age. I really did. Because there's some people that just cannot fucking voice act for their life. And it's really annoying. They just shove them into shit because they're famous. And it's just dumb. I hate that. It's such a fucking modern... Like, lol, we got Jennifer Lopez to voice Coco. Like, I know the chick that voiced Jimmy Neutron does it in this game, but like... That's what I mean, I hate shit like... Are you fucking kidding me? How'd that hit me, dude?
Darn you, Crash Bandicoot!
Fuck you. And your racial slur you put on your forehead. I don't know why I'm so fixated on racial slurs as a joke today. It's probably not a good thing. See, and every time I sigh now, I'm really conscious about it. Like I said earlier, because I've been watching so much Chris Chan shit. He always does like that, like every time he's getting annoyed. There's like a compilation you can find on YouTube of him doing that for like 3 minutes. And that's not even the, like, most of the times he's done it. You see, this fight's not bad, it's just the fucking hitboxes are just wank. I don't like them. They're way bigger than they actually look, and that's what bothers me. And the last one he always is a green one. So yeah, that's the really awful hitbox detection on the Cortex fight. It was probably way easier in the original. Yeah, so Crash gets a giant stiffy, and that's how the game ends. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna go do something else. So yeah, that was Crash 1. All derpy, weird deaths aside, I think I did pretty good. I mean, we're gonna do the relics, obviously, next, so it's gonna be a lot, you know, more smooth. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'll see you in the next one.